Hello, Flosstube! Welcome to Stitchy Fix. I'm Victoria. This is my mom, Chris.
Hi.
And long time no see. Again.
It's all good. This
is a channel where we talk about cross stitch and give you life updates and chitter chatter, and we do that.
Yeah. We get to say hi to our friends.
Yeah, we get to say hi to our friends, which are all of you. Thanks for hanging in there if you've been patient with us in this season of life. Hopefully, like I keep telling myself, a year from now, my life will be like, there'll be no extras. There'll be no moving, there'll be no new grad school, there'll be no pregnancy, there'll be no blah, 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 blah. So I'm excited for a year from now. Not that all those things are blessings, but they add to the chaos of not making this happen. So thank you for your patience. What have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Work.
Yeah.
Work and having a very bad cold.
Yeah. She caught a thief too.
Oh, yes. We caught a shoplifter yesterday.
Good job. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of work. You went to Pennsylvania. I think you already told them about that. You helped me in my classroom. Just a few hours. And then I started school since then. It's been a little chaotic. Sophia had her first ER visit. She's okay. She was dancing, as she typically is doing. And she just gashed her little forehead open. But she's super brave.
She's super brave.
And it looks really good. Like, it's all removed and everything. A little traumatic for me because I was like home alone. And I'm like, I never knew. I mean, I think I remember hearing like head wounds have a lot of blood, but it was like a lot of blood. And I'm like yelling, Maisie, get mommy's phone. And she's just like deadpan, not helpful. But we went on a baby moon, which means I actually got stitching done.
Yeah.
So you'll actually get to see some progress. That's the only stitching I've done was when Patrick and I went to California to Laguna Beach. And we stayed at the Ritz, which was very, very nice. Highly recommend. We went on points, okay, just so that's clear.
Yeah.
It's not like we paid out of pocket for it. But we did, like, I got a prenatal massage, which was really, really nice. And they just treat you very nicely there. Only one downfall about that place was the only way to get to the beach was to walk down like 3 hills, and that's fine. That's fine walking down. The only way to get up to the hotel is to walk up 3 hills.
Oh dear.
And they did have like a shuttle, but like it only ran from like 10 to 6 or something. So if we wanted to go walk on the beach in the morning, you know, the shuttle wasn't running. So I got my workout in. I got like 10,000 steps a day just from going to the beach and coming back. And we ate by the pool and it was lovely. But I actually got stitching done, which was great.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've met all my kids for my class. It looks like it's gonna be a great year. I'm excited. I've made some decisions about my leave, which was up in the air. And so we've also, because Chris and I both love Christmas, Patrick and I took the girls to see the Polar Express in Chicago, and they're not doing it this year. So I was like, Chris, what do we get to do? So in our town, we have like a trolley, like a old school trolley. They do Halloween and Christmas, or you can rent it for weddings or whatever. But they like will drive you around for an hour and look at all the Christmas lights. So we booked one.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah, the day after Thanksgiving. So we're doing that like in replacement of
one special.
Yeah.
We'll think of other things.
Yeah. And there's a arboretum.
Yeah, illumination.
That does like a Christmas light display on the trees. But that one you have to walk. And when you have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn, we'll see how interested we are in that, you know. Yeah. I guess depending on the time.
And the weather.
And the weather, yeah.
Temperature.
But we are already preparing for Christmas in our hearts and in our schedules.
Yes, we are.
We have to get apple picking on the schedule. Yep. I know that's something we're thinking about. We're gonna go wedding dress shopping with my sister-in-law, which I'm very excited.
Yep. We've got Colin's birthday party.
Yeah, my nephew turns 4.
Yeah, apple picking. And then a month from today, Jim and I and our friends go to London for 10 days, which is just surreal.
And hopefully I won't have the baby yet.
I hope not.
Yep, be 36 weeks when you leave.
Oh.
And then we have a little, I asked Chris because we have like a lot of the baby stuff already. Like we have the stroller and the car seat and the, you know, we've never gotten out of that phase. So I asked Chris, she was like, I really want to do a sprinkle. And I was like, can we do a nesting party? So that's like kind of the new trend, is like to help the mom and the family get ready for the baby at their house instead of like hosting it at like a restaurant or someone else's house. So we're gonna have a little nesting party, and hopefully the baby won't be here, but
I hope not either.
The doctor does not think I'm going to make it. So, not because anything's wrong, just because he said with third pregnancies, you typically go based on your other pregnancies and faster. So, 37 was Sophia, 39 was Maisie. So, anywhere in that range. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm just teaching full time, and I have to get 11 projects done for my internship in a month and a half. Wow. And yeah. And we're filming a Flosstube for you because we love you.
And it is our fun.
Yes. Okay, enough. Do we have anything else you want to update them on your life?
Nope. Just big stuff. Almost done. 99% done all the big summer projects for work. And we are, you know, flipping the calendar. September 1st we'll have an Apple event. Apple Festival kind of event.
That's today.
Yes, today is September 1st. We're filming. The festival's not today. It's the middle of September, and then we are in holiday season, so we're gearing up for that. And we do include Halloween, by the way, as a holiday. So Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I mean, why are the three best like all so close together?
Exactly.
Maybe that's why we love this time of year.
We do.
Yeah. And to meet like our new little baby boy, who does not have a name. Everyone keeps saying, so you have a name picked out? No, I literally, all the names I thought I would ever name a boy, I like have thrown out the window. So, back to the drawing board. I have some really great girl names that now I'm not going to use because it's our last baby, but crazy. All right, we'll talk about stitching. You want to show them? You have a finish?
I got a little teeny, two small finishes.
A little teeny two.
FFOs. These are Shepherd's Bush travel trifles. So I have this cute little dish from, oh, I can't even see it.
It's okay.
From Hotel. It's so bright in here. It's Sunday morning.
It's Sunday morning. We just went to church. That's why we look.
That's from the Hotel Creole in Paris.
Presentable.
And these I finished.
Show one at a time.
Okay. Two little teeny pillows.
What count is this?
This
is the linen.
It's linen. I think it's like 32 or something.
Okay.
And there's the back. I don't know if you can see.
Lizard litter.
Lizard litter. There are little balls on them here. And then I have not stitched the Rome one yet. This is the London one. See that? Oops, do I have that wrong? No, I have it right. And there's the back of that. And they fit so sweet in my little dish on my dresser in my bedroom where I have my other travel ones. So those are some finishes. I did have a chance to finish a friend's pillow for her too. But that's all the finishing I've done since the last time we filmed.
That's great. Which was 2 weeks ago. Which we did say like it was technically 2.5 weeks ago.
We're really close.
We're trying every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's just if I could edit and upload. But then after being on my feet for 14 hours, I get so tired. And after bedtime, after putting the girls to bed, I get tired.
Well, that's a project in and of itself.
And then my feet are sausages. It was very hot this week. It's extremely hot. I think it should be better this week. This coming week. Okay, what else you got to show?
That's the only finishes.
Okay, whips.
Whips. Yes, so I've been working, so I was debating on what to do in August, but I wanted to finish summer stitching, which I didn't finish anything, but I worked more on The Beach is Calling by Erica Michaels.
And you picked this up at StitchCon. But is it old?
Yeah, it's
22.
It's 22. Debbie from Snug Harbor and I picked it up to to work on together. I'm doing mine our 16 count Aida, and she's doing hers over 32 count even weave, or I'm not sure if it's even weave or linen, but we did the same color. So I made a lot of progress.
A lot of progress. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute.
A lot of progress. Like, I have all the words in, but I ended up with an issue. So, you can barely see, can you see that little pelican right there? That's in the called for fancy floss. So I started thinking, oh, it will show up fine, the lighthouse. There's a lighthouse there, I guess. With the fancy floss. Oh man, I can't. It's just so, it's getting washed out here. Well, it's washed out in general.
It's washed out in general here.
I'll try and shade the window a little bit.
No, we won't be able to.
Yeah, anyway, I did this lighthouse in the fancy floss and honestly could not see it. There's some fancy floss down here you can barely see that was stitched. I'm frogging it still. And I restarted it in B5200. And I'm going to go with that, and if I have to outline it in some gray or something, I will.
I mean, it's light.
I mean, I love this piece.
No, and it's all this work. Oh my gosh.
And it's so close to being finished because that's just, there's just a few little houses there. And
yeah.
And
the blue is so perfect on there. The sandcastle looks perfect. It's just the white. It's washing out. And it's fine like on the trolley. It's the same white as this trolley.
Right, and the pelican shows up.
It's this white, but because it's outlined, it's fine. And the pelican pretty much shows up, yeah.
So it's pretty crazy.
But it's gorgeous.
Thank you. And then I did a new start.
Okay.
So we have
doing Ever After.
I haven't done any more on it since last time. But I do like to sneak. I love apples, and I do like to sneak in a little apple season here in September.
Oh, just like decorating.
Decorating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stitching or whatever.
Yeah.
But because we're going away October 1st, I'm probably going to start decorating for Halloween like September 15th. So I've got like a 2-week apple window. And it's very hard to find like charts I like that have apple in them. Like they're not just, people aren't coming out with a lot of them. Yeah. But last year I had bought this new chart, new to me, it's from 2011. It's Country Cottage Needleworks, the Apple Orchard. And I have a spring piece. I think it's just called Spring or something. That this is similar style to. So I just used fabric in my stash, and since I only had a piece of it,
you tried to make sure it fit?
I tried to make sure it was going to fit. I mean, the math says it should have fit. It's 16 count fiber on a whim something, some blue color. But this is the top, and then
cornflower.
Oh, it's a little brighter than cornflower. And then there's like another line here, but I got a start on there just to and I'm using the DMC. I mean, that barn would probably look cute and variegated, but I didn't have the one that they called for. So I did have a new little apple start.
I love it.
Just for this early part of September.
To stitch in season.
Yeah.
In Chris's seasons.
Yeah, but September, I do want to stitch Spooky September.
Okay.
That's my plan.
All right.
That's why I pulled those out.
Oh, I thought those were...
Those are plans.
Whips. Okay, okay.
Well, they are whips.
Right. Yes, all of the above.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did like a little bit on like 3 other projects, but like it's not anything to like write home about. Okay. But this is what I worked on my baby moon. So this is what it will look like when it's done. This is from Cross Stitcher Magazine, January 2019. I had the Santa done, so he's all done, and I moved over to Rudolph. Oops, I went the wrong way. Rudolph's over here. This is Rudolph with like the string of bells. And I got Rudolph done. Yes, like on my whole baby moon. That's so what I did. Cute. So I'm in love. Absolutely in love And it fits. Chris has 1.5 inches.
We got plenty of space.
And I did all the back stitching, all the lettering.
The back stitching really makes them pop.
Yeah, this pattern would look horrible if you didn't do back stitching. You know?
Yeah.
It's just too many color changes.
Details, right?
Yeah. Like you wouldn't even know what's going on up here with the antlers. But I love Rudolph, and it was so fun because I felt like I stitched and I completed something. And it's a simple stitch because it's on 14 count opalescent, like light blue.
Well, it's a lot of confetti stitching though too.
It's a lot of
it's simple, like maybe the squares, but
well, that's what I'm saying, like a simple count to stitch on. So I was really proud of myself.
yay, good job.
Yeah, and so I don't have like any plans to stitch because, you know, I have like,
You've got curriculum night coming up?
I've got, yeah, curriculum night Wednesday night. The girls will sleep over at my mom's because I won't be home till like 8:30. And so they go to my mom's on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So they're already here and they're already gonna come back here. And then I have like 6 weeks to like really get everything done. Like my goal for everything that like needs to be done before I deliver the baby is like October 16th. And today is September 1. So maybe after October 16 I'll stitch. But we'll be back before then, I hope.
Yeah.
And you got some haul in, right?
I did get a little bit of haul. My girlfriend, I also got Stitchy Kindness. My girlfriend Donna made me a coffee bag. Isn't it cute?
You got that from Janet Jabber?
No, Donna made it for me.
The Stitchy Kindness.
Oh, I don't know. What do you call it? I was trying to think what it's called.
I think Janet Jabber calls it that.
Okay. Thank you, Janet. I'm stealing your term. I did not invent that. But I got a Stitchy gift.
I love listening to Janet Jabber. She's quick. She does a lot of stitching.
Yeah.
She's joyful.
Yes. So, we are traveling to London, and I know this is old. This is, I don't know what year this is. I mean, everyone else has seen this. Anyway, my friend Donna and I, when we're traveling to London, we are actually going to the Peter Pan afternoon tea at the Shard. So we wanted to stitch something Peter Pan for our trip that we would use. So we're gonna make this pincushion on our trip. Well, we're stitching it on our trip.
And you saw it from Carol, our friend Carol.
Yes, and she started already.
She finished, right?
Is she finished already?
Well, she saw it in person.
No, she just showed me the 2 people.
Okay.
But by now she's probably finished it. It's not a hard stitch. But it's thematic to our event.
And that's Tiny Modernist. Did you say that?
No, I didn't.
Tiny Modernist.
And we also have the Erin Elizabeth English tier. So we have 2.
She also has the Ori TM, which I want her to do, the Quaker.
Yeah.
Do you have the Peter Pan or you just have the Mary Poppins?
I have the Peter Pan and the Mary Poppins.
So good.
It's just I'm having issues with the colors on the Ori TM Peter Pan.
She can't find where she is.
I can't. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and then like I bought the Country Cottage apple orchard last year, I found another apple one, not to do this year, but to add to my stash to maybe do next year.
Yeah.
Because I am a collector.
She's a collector.
And this is the Shannon Christine apple sign.
This one's beautiful.
And this
Will you do it on the black?
I'm going to try to do it on the black, yeah.
I like that.
2023. Yeah, and I do like white picket fences. At our old house, which was, you know, whatever, 30 years ago.
Yeah, old house.
Old house. We had a yard and we put up a little white picket fence. I loved it. Never go back to your old house where people haven't taken care of it and you see your fence and your trees wobbly or not taken care of. It's emotional. And then I am in the, I say we because I get a piece so I can share with Victoria someday. And the Fiber on a Whim, and this is the Silent Night fabric. And we got 2 flosses too. I don't think I paid for them. But this would be like some interesting, beautiful. Yeah. And we got 16 count Ada.
It's a little, it's just very slightly modeled.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's nice to stitch on. It's like somewhere in between stiff and soft.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between.
So that is actually all that
We have to show you today.
We have to show you today. I mean, I do hope to stitch some spooky September.
Yeah.
Because I like Halloween.
Loves Halloween.
Like Halloween.
Loves Halloween. Well, and we didn't order anything from Needlework Marketplace, which just happened last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Even though there was some cute stuff like this Stacy Nash animal crackers. There was one with like a little like Halloween mask, which was so cute. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going, the next retreat we'll go on is April.
Yep.
To Stitch West.
Yeah.
Shepherd's Bush.
Hopefully
so.
I'll get a sub for unpaid days.
Yeah.
It's just a little different than what I had anticipated, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yep. So we are, well, we're getting
alive.
We're getting Victoria into the school, you know, the after Labor Day schedule changes a little bit, right? The girls are going to start some extracurriculars in October?
Yep. We're going to, the last week of October.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically like my maternity leave. You can, like through the park district, there's like session 1, session 2. It's like the first 9 weeks of the school year and then the second 9 weeks of the school. So I picked the latter just because the girls just went back to preschool like in the last couple weeks, and
Maisie goes, I don't want to go to school.
Yeah, it's not really their favorite thing. They're happy when they're there.
Right.
Like I know they're having fun.
House, right.
So we're just doing that. We're just doing that hurdle right now. And then yeah, when the baby comes, we'll have like some extracurriculars that Chris will take them to, or I'll take them. I mean, I'll be home, but we'll see what it's gonna look like. It's all work in progress. It's nice to, yeah, like that was one of the pieces of advice I got when I had my first baby. Oh no, when I had my second baby, was like, have something special that's just for your big with mommy that you do. And so this would be like both of them, or
yeah. Today,
yeah, we are doing a special
big kid event. Jim and I, with our daughter Lauren, are taking Colin and Sophia to a local circus.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. It's like
there's no animals.
There's no animals or anything.
Yeah.
But, and it's got an intermission and everything, so it's pretty long.
Yeah. And dark.
So it'll be dark in the big tent, and it is a
Sophia's
big
fun. She loves to turn the lights off.
Yeah.
She's like, movie time, and she turns all the lights off, whether you want them off or not.
So it's Colin and Sophia's official first time just big kid event.
Yeah, just big kids. So Maisie's gonna, I just didn't think she would last. She just has a shorter attention span.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think it's exciting. We'll see how it goes.
And they're best friends. So, yeah. Anyways, enough about us. We hope that you have the best week ever and stitch as much as you want or as little as you want. And we'll see you.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.